Hey guys, so for this video I'll be showing my collection for Cnblue. I am missing some things from them here and there, but I will talk about that as I show each individual album. I've been into Cnblue since they basically debuted, but I came into, knowing about them or really getting more interested in them because of Yoonghwa. Yoonghwa and Sohyun were on a show called We Got Married, which I think is canceled now. But Sohyun, obviously, she's part of my ultimate favorite girl group of all time, Girls' Generation. So I was really driven to finding more stuff about Yoonghwa, and eventually I grew to love Cnblue as well. So let's get started. So the first thing that I have from Cnblue is their second mini album, Blue Love. I am missing Blue Tory, which I'm really sad about, but hopefully I'll get that by the end of the year. So when I do an updated collection video, I will have Blue Tory featured in the video. But this is their second mini album, and honestly, this is probably my favorite mini album from them. It just has really, really catchy songs, and the concept is really nostalgic because this was when I was really getting into Cnblue. So this was kind of like my first comeback as a fan. And I check out Black Flower. It's like such a really great song. That could have been a single. Sarang Beat also did really well. And of course Love, which is the title track. It's just really catchy. And then they returned a year later with their first full-length album, First Step, and actually this did really well. So they made a special limited edition, and this is that version. This one's harder to get, so if you're a Cnblue fan, I would get onto buying it because I think there's still some people selling it at a decent price, but some time ago it was listed for really high. But it comes with a really thick photo book, and because this album did so well, they released like a special single, and I think they're counting it as a mini album, which is like Thank You Plus, which is something I need as well that I'm missing from Cnblue. But I'm really glad that I have this special limited edition. And then another special limited edition is for Ear Fun, which is their third mini album. But what's special about this one is that there's member versions. So for mine is Junction, and it comes with a DVD as well. And this mini album is really catchy as well. I recommend listening to this. And it comes with a special photo book for that specific member that you get. So that's something that's really interesting and great that you get a special photo book. Obviously, I would have preferred getting Jonghyun, but Jonghyun and Yoonghwa are the ones that are more difficult to get. So if you're looking for these two and you find them, you're more likely to buy it for they're listed for really high prices. So if you're really, really, really wanting it, you're probably going to have a difficult time finding it at a decent price. But I love every member. But Jonghyun is my bias, and Yoonghwa is like my second favorite. And I prefer Junction with like shorter hair too. So I'm glad that like these days he has his haircut. And then for their fourth mini album, Reblue, I have yet another special limited edition. It comes with a DVD as well, like Ear Fun. And mine is a cover of Yoonghwa. So there's the individual member covers for the special limited edition. It comes with the DVD right here in the back and the CD right here, but I don't have it because I store it somewhere else so I can listen to it anytime. But I'm sure, I don't know if there's different, if the photo book is different. I think it's just the cover. So, and then you get like these postcards. I think that's one of the differences. So that's, again, for finding this for a Yoonghwa or Jonghyun cover, you're probably going to spend a bit more money. But this is out of print as well, like the other special limited editions before this one. And then I have their fifth mini album, Can't Stop. And what's special about this one is that it's a signed copy by Jonghyun, so I at least have one signed item by a Cnblue member, and obviously my bias, so I'm really happy. There's actually 3 versions of this album. There's this cover. There's 2 versions of the regular edition, and there's just a special limited edition like I showed for this, but I actually prefer the packaging for this because, I don't know, I just preferred it, and obviously I have a signed copy for it, so I'm not complaining. But there's just, so if you're curious, there's like 3 versions of this. Tina Davidson probably has unboxings for them, so check out which photo book you like the most or the packaging and decide if you're looking into collecting it or buying it. And then there's 6 mini album Blooming. I don't know if there's a special limited edition for this mini album, but I actually like this packaging. It's really cute. And this one's more of like an upbeat track from Cnblue, and I don't know, I really like this packaging. And as always, I always get whenever there's photo cards or anything like that, I always get Jonghyun. So I got Yonghwa. I always get Yonghwa, but I want Jonghyun. So like for this one, I got the standee, and I got Yonghwa in it. But I like everyone, so I don't mind. But I really like this concept, and I've been meaning to get their new mini album, 7 Degrees or something like that, and their second full-length album together. But I still haven't decided what version I want, so that's another reason why I have been putting off from buying it. And last thing I have from Cnblue is Yonghwa's solo album, which also has different versions. There's a black one, there's a special limited edition, and then there's this white version. I actually preferred the regular edition, which is this one and the black one. But this is yet another fantastic album. I really, really like this song that he has with YDG, Mileage, or Miley G, how they pronounce it. It's the 5th track, and I just found it really catchy. It was like the pre-release single for this album, and this comes with a photo card. And what's special about this is that I got it as a Christmas gift from my grandpa, because we had like a Secret Santa type of thing, and I got this as my gift, so I was really happy when I saw it. Other than that, basically the things that I need from Cnblue are their 7 Degrees mini album, the Together, the second full-length album, and what else? Oh yeah, and the first mini album, Blue Tory. And obviously they do have stuff in Japan, which I think the thing that I want the most is just Jonghyun's solo. And because they just have a lot of releases in Japan. So one thing I would say, maybe if you don't like Cnblue's sound, because it might be too pop, if you're looking more of a rocker style, definitely check out their Japanese material, because that's like the same thing for FD Island, but FD Island leans more towards ballads in Korea and then just goes on really rock in Japan, while Cnblue does more pop rock in Korea and then goes more rock in Japan. Obviously, because Korea is not really that big into rock or bands, so what can you do? Other than that, hopefully I do have more things from Cnblue next year or maybe later this year, but I really wanted to make an updated collection, and obviously I'm making a video for every group that I collect, so they're the only band along with FT Island that I collect, because I really have discounted AOA because they just gave up on the concept completely. So if you're curious about any other groups that are under FNC that I collect, I have FT Island, so I will make a video for them soon, which is a lot more things than Cnblue because I have a soft spot for FT Island. Other than that, if you have any other questions, please comment down below. Or if you're curious about any other groups that I collect, I have lots of collection videos for those specific groups. I collect both girl groups and girl groups. I'm not biased towards any type of group. And yeah, so let's see what else. And then I'll make a compilation of all the albums that I have entirely. But I will make that once I finish doing these individual group videos. Other than that, that's it. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'm really glad that Cnblue stuck together because they re-signed their contracts with FNC, even though I really hate the company. But that means we're getting more music for 2 more years, so at least there's something to look forward to from Cnblue. All right, thank you guys for watching, and bye.